All right, again, today is day 8 of No Fat for me, and I just pushed through a very tough afternoon. And I thought it would be a great time to reflect on a little bit of a concept that I have with addiction recovery, and that is, I think, our always on the go mentality here in the Western world really promotes a lot of addiction and self destruction. Let me explain why. I work at a tutoring center. We got a really slow week this week. I don't have anybody for 3 days, and on Monday I think I'll probably have a slow day too. And so yesterday I was tossing and turning, having cravings about masturbating. I had to turn off my Facebook feed. I'm Facebook friends with a celebrity, if you could believe it. We talk a lot. Unfortunately, it really drives up the cravings to masturbate. I haven't been following the news on Taylor Swift. She has a big tour going on. There was a fiasco with the tickets, but I had to turn off that news too. And I used to fantasize about both of these people a lot. Later this month, we celebrate the 124th anniversary of the discovery of radium. Mary Curie discovered radium. I used to fantasize about her a lot, but I'll probably have to put that thought aside for a moment. And so yesterday, as I was thinking about these three people, among others, I kept tossing and turning and tossing, but I didn't care because I didn't have any time I had to wake up by today, and I just let it be. Toss and turn and enjoy it. Unfortunately, most days I do not have the luxury of doing that. Most days I do not have the luxury of being completely useless for the whole afternoon so that I could go no fap. Now, you might ask, well, what's the benefit of tossing and turning or being completely useless for the whole afternoon and making a mess with the pouring of bismuth? I screwed up a statue, as you guys saw earlier, because in large part because I was trying to push away cravings. Well, the point is that it's better to be useless for one day than to spend your entire life being useless, right? Unfortunately, we live in a society where oftentimes the next 5 minutes are more important than the next 50 years or whether or not you even have another 50 years, right? And it really forces us to make these short-term decisions. Unfortunately, this whole attitude of quiet quitting and quiet firing reinforces the idea that the next couple of days, the next couple of hours are the most important hours in your life. Now, fortunately, you generally can't instantly die from masturbating or from the eating disorders, although eating disorders probably kill a lot of people, just not instantly. Very few people binge themselves to death. I was looking up if anybody has ever died at an eating contest. It's mostly choking deaths. By and large, few people overdose on binge eating or on masturbating, but they chronically get very ill from it, obviously, right? But we live in a society that doesn't promote the chronic, right? And that's just sad. We live in a society where people hide the fact that they have COVID-19 so they can show up to work. We live in a society that promotes unhealthy lifestyles, all in the name of the next couple of moments. And so it's just kind of sad in my opinion. I wonder how many people are dying because of this, right?